Real estate na pinamagandang business, bro.
Ang mayaman, yung magulang ko eh. Hindi nila ako binigyan ng BMW.
Can you give me an example of how one influencer really make an impact dun sa business?
Si Alice Dixon and...
Totoo.
So, di ba?
Guys, totoo. Hi guys! Welcome back! At syempre, nandito pa rin tayo on our BAJ Speaks podcast. At syempre, ngayong araw, we have a very special guest. This guest of mine is very close to my heart. At syempre, isa sa mga tinitingala ko, idol, brother, mentor, coach. Hindi ko na papahabain. Let's meet and welcome my brother, David Gomez. Ayan.
Hey, thanks
brother.
for having me. Ang ganda ng ginawa mo dito, ha? I appreciate it. Congrats to you, BAJ Speaks. Galing nung podcast mo.
And syempre, since we're starting our podcast, no, people, syempre, are thinking, bakit ganun kita in-intro? Syempre, nagtataka rin sila, ano ba yung background ni David? Bakit ikaw yung na-invite ko dito? So, what do you do for a living?
So, I'm in the tourism industry. We have hotels since 2005. We have in Boracay, in Tagaytay, in Siargao.
So you have three?
Yeah, three. Actually, it's a generational business kasi my father started the business, which is the one in Boracay. It's called Fat Jimmy's Boracay.
This is the first one?
That's the first one.
Okay.
So, naalala mo nung time na Boracay was so expensive before, back in the 90s. Puro mga high-end properties, high-end beaches, Fridays. Wala pang budget hotel. So my father was able to purchase a land. Station 1, 2, and 3, pero wala pang D-mall. We were able to purchase in the middle.
Wala pang D-mall?
Wala pa.
Ganun kaaga?
Ganun kaaga. My father bought a property. Dapat rest house lang. Tapos naisipan niya gawing property rentals. So Fat Jimmy's Resort Boracay started the budget hotel and accommodation stay in Boracay.
Is your father named Jimmy?
Jimmy, yeah.
Ah, Jimmy.
And he's big.
Kaya siya naging Fat Jimmy.
Correct.
Nice.
Actually, kami yung nag-name no, when we were kids. So, during that time, dumadami na yung flights, nagka-Cebu Pacific, that was 2002, 2003, lumalakas na, and it was success. And then, siguro, through growing up, I was able to adapt yung mga learnings niya na tinuro sa amin, which is, you know, save, invest your money by rental properties. Para you have cash flow. So, nag-instill yun sa mind ko. So, actually, my mom is a doctor. So, she said, oh, ano gusto mong gawin? Gusto mo ba mag-doctor? Or gusto mo mag-business? So, naisip ko, I want to follow the footsteps of my dad, which is business. So, I studied entrepreneurial management program. So, yung naging thesis ko doon was to create a similar concept ng ginawa ng dad ko, but in Tagaytay naman.
Oh.
Yun.
So, yung thesis mo, yung hotel dun sa may Tagaytay.
So, that's the second one.
Ang dami kong hindi pala alam talaga tayo. Ngayon lang tayo mag-go into details, no?
To be honest, I was lucky enough to have my parents who supported me in school in that thesis kasi medyo mahal siya eh. We bought the property from scratch. So yun, I borrowed from them. Tapos nagpatayo kami ng building for the hotel.
So guys tingnan nyo ang thesis ni David is yung hotel nila sa Tagaytay. Do you mind to share kung parang ano yung thesis title? Kasi di ba parang yun yung parang mahirap doon.
So initially, it was called Fat Jimmy's Tagaytay.
Okay.
But then, I studied the market in Tagaytay. Fat Jimmy's Boracay is a budget hotel. So, iba market namin doon. Tagaytay naman is ang place na medyo mas high-end yung pupunta and overnight lang eh. Not like Boracay, which is 3 days, 2 nights, minsan 1 week. So, dito naman sa Tagaytay, iba market mo eh. Minsan, ang target market when we started was weekend getaway travelers.
Weekenders lang.
Weekenders. Which can pay a little
premium.
Bit higher premium.
Totoo.
Kasi weekend lang. May date. Anniversary. February 14, di ba? Valentine's Day, ganyan. I wanted to make it more high-end, boutique, counting rooms.
Pero, among all the locations, bakit Tagaytay napili mo?
Ito, I also learned from my father, which is my mentor. If you will put a hotel or resort or tourism place, you put it in places where sikat na. Like Boracay. If you talk to foreigners all around the world, when they say Boracay, alam na nila. Tagaytay, known na rin yung Tagaytay. Siargao, known na rin. So I think that's what they call evergreen business. Meaning, it's been there in the past, it's there in the present, and it will be there in the future.
Curious lang ako Normal na na-interview namin dito sa podcast namin is from rags to riches yung mga kwento eh. Actually, karamihan dun sa circle namin, rags to riches talaga. Si David lang yata ang bukod tangi dun sa circle namin na talagang mayaman na talaga. Kasi nakapagtayo na kayo ng hotel sa Boracay, no? How does it feels like na lumaki ka as mayaman na?
Ako, I will not say na pinanganak akong mayaman. Kasi ang mayaman, yung magulang ko eh. They gave me all the comfortable things, pero hindi nila ako binigyan ng BMW, hindi na ako binigyan ng Benz. Which is yun yung gustong-gusto ko. That's why I still strive hard for my own. So there's two kinds of wealth. One is personal wealth, which is nung, let's say, high school, college ako, yung laman ng bangko ko. And generational wealth, which is yung mamanahin ko sa family ko, which hindi ko kinakount kasi all of those are tied to an asset. So for example, bahay. Mamanahin ko yun pero in the future pa. I'm blessed kasi meron akong parents na para umpisahan yung 8 Suites. But to be honest the story there was, hindi ako nag-end sa 8 Suites lang. Kasi when I opened 8 Suites, I didn't stop. Sabi ko, kulang pa yung learnings ko kasi fresh grad ako, boss na kagad ako, kanino ako matututo? How will I learn? So, nag-employee ako.
Nag-employee ka pa?
Oo, naging agent ako, naging ahente ako ng Lexus, Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Bentley in a span of 7 years. So, back to salary ako. 10,000 a month, 12,000.
Just imagine, no? You're a hotel owner na, pero nag-employee ka pa ulit?
Namasukan ako, yes.
Bakit?
I still feel there's lacking something. Hindi ako marunong makipag-usap sa ibang tao. Hindi ako marunong makipag-usap sa mga clients. So, namasukan ako to mingle with people to also connect and network. Because after the Porsche, so what happened to 8 Suites? It's still there. Yung parati sa sinasabi ng father ko is, a business, it's not a business if it still needs you.
Yan yung gusto kong laging sinasabi when I'm talking to a lot of entrepreneurs. Because, you know, there's a lot of entrepreneurs na pagdating sa social media, gustong-gusto nila na pinapakita sa tao na sila yung busy, ang daming paperworks dito, laptop dito. Ang ganda nung sinabi mo na if the business still needs you, it's not a business pa.
Correct. Definitely, pag startup ka, we do everything ourselves. Ikaw yung accountant, ikaw yung sales, ikaw ahente, ikaw yung
sa una,
delivery boy,
talaga.
Lahat, ganun.
Oo.
You have to create system, eventually, slowly, leave the company. And of course, you're still there, but you're just managing the company.
So, after mo dun sa success ng 8 Suites, you opened another one.
Correct.
In Siargao naman.
Correct. Oh.
Out of all those locations na pwede, bakit naman Siargao yung napili mo?
When I went to Siargao, may ibang magic siya eh.
Totoo.
So, di ba?
Guys, totoo. Okay? There's something in Siargao na
May magic eh.
Iba.
Iba eh.
Iba.
Hindi mo ma-explain eh, unless you're there. And actually, that's where we met.
Yes, totoo.
Diba? Naalala mo?
Totoo yan, guys.
So, nasa van ako lang mag-isa. And may nakita ko isang group of boys na ang kukulit nila. Tapos parang saya nila kasama. And you guys were talking about digital marketing, e-commerce. So, medyo na-interested ako. So, doon ko na nilabas yung Airbnb ko na app.
Naisip ko nun during that time is, sino kaya to? That's why, parang ako yung una nag-approach kay David. And then, I recently found out na meron pala siyang hotel. Ginagawa pa lang yun
Ginagawa pa lang. I was building it. So,
What's the name? Para alam din ng mga viewers.
It's G Villas.
Villas Siargao. No, and it's currently operational. So, Villas Siargao started construction
late 2018 to 2019. So, we opened 2019.
Okay, so 2018, first time mo magpunta sa Siargao.
Oo.
Ano naisip mo bigla?
Nagpunta kasi ako doon for a bachelor's party ng friend ko. Nagugulat yung mga friends ko, nawawala ako. Pala, naka-tricycle, naghahanap na akong properties. Knowing us, pag nandun tayo, kalahati ng utak natin. Anong negosyo pwede?
Totoo.
And then yung half naman, syempre, enjoy.
May ROI dapat.
Yung mga nami-meet na akong locals, iniikot na nila ako doon. Dami kong nahanap. So I was able to find G Villas property now. So 1,100 square meters. And pandemic happened. So nag-close siya. And then we reopened again. And then
Bagyo.
That happened. Because we reopened again.
So, paano mo still pinupush na yung business is hindi mo bibitawan? Ano nakita mo dun sa G Villas Siargao?
What I did was not focus on the problem. Kasi wala ka na magagawa eh. Pandemic eh.
Totoo.
I focused more on the solution. So one is, during pandemic, syempre Boracay, wala. Tagaytay, wala. Siargao, wala. Tourism industry, wala.
Totoo.
Doon ko ngayon natutunan yung e-commerce. Na-apply ko ngayon yung e-commerce. I created a brand that can help COVID and that can help everyone during that time. And it's Airmaster. And I was able to get into Rustan's, Abenson. So, yun ang nag-save sa G Villas. You have to have multiple sources of income. Diversification.
Sometimes talagang kailangan mo mag-diversify eh.
Correct.
Hindi pwedeng lahat real estate na pinamagandang business, bro. Hindi pwede. Long term, yes.
Long term.
Diba?
Pero paano kung may mga adversity ka like pandemic, like death, ganyan.
Yeah. Kailangan meron ka pa rin other sources of income, no? Is that the hardest thing na napagdaanan mo during your lifetime?
Naalala ko, I was in a wedding in Boracay. Yun na yung time na sinabi sa akin na sira na yung buong resort. A week before, kaka-launch lang namin. Bagong landscaping, bago lahat ng bubong, construction, lahat. So, iniisip ko yung funds. Sabi ko, wipe out in 1 week. One of my skills, and I want also to share this with everyone, is adversity quotient. You have to know how to stand back up when you're down. So,
isa yun sa mga skills
isa yun sa mga skills na pag may ganyang problem, relax ka lang, calm down. There's a solution. Para maka-think ka clearly, you have to relax.
David is one good example kung bakit hindi mo kailangang sumuko sa buhay. Kasi sometimes, may nangyari masama sa akin, gagawin ko, magpapakalasing ako, magdadrugs ako, mangbababae ako, magkakasino ako. Lalo mo pang sisirain yung buhay mo eh. Eto na, I really want to ask, ano itong Casaluca?
So, Casaluca is an Italian outdoor furniture.
Italian outdoor furniture.
That we will be importing. The reason why Casaluca is because of our firstborn son, Luca James. Pinangalan ko yung negosyo sa kanya.
So si Casaluca is a rebranding of 8 Suites.
Correct.
Bakit kayo nag-rebrand, bro?
Okay, so 8 Suites has been there for 15 years. So sometimes businesses needs a spark or something new for people to look forward to.
So from 8 Suites, what's new with Casaluca? Kasi ako, guys, 4 times na yata ako, 5 times na ako nakapag-stay with 8 Suites. Parang dami ko rin memories dyan sa 8 Suites na yan, di ba? Kasi syempre, owner yung friend natin eh.
Right now, Casaluca has a new personalized service. We have 2 butlers. We have a swimming pool, volcanic spa massages. So all of those experiences kasi nakuha namin sa travel sa Iceland. So every time we travel, may nakita kang gusto mo, gayahin natin to, kopyahin natin.
So ako ganun din eh. When I'm starting a business, especially sa Saglit Private Villas, is I'm trying to bring Bali vibes into the Philippines.
Perfect.
So kayo, ang ginawa nyo, yung Iceland yung dinala nyo. Meron ka pang binanggit kanina yung sa butler naman, no?
Correct.
Doon sa mga hindi nakakaalam is, ano ba yung butler?
So Casaluca will be providing 2 butlers. 1 butler for 4 rooms, the other butler for 4 rooms. So yun yung parang pinaka-attendant.
Okay.
Even for your personal needs. So kunwari, birthday ng anak mo, may gusto siya, or
mga personal request. Nandun talaga yung VIP experience.
VIP. No? Kasi since it's a boutique hotel, dapat yung service mo is exceptional.
Bakit mahalaga na pinupuntahan mo yung mga businesses mo?
Of course, number 1, you have to show people that you care. And then, it's important also to talk to your customers. Kasi kailangan malaman mo kung ano yung need nila, ano kailangan nila.
So you mean, even if you have Tagaytay, you have Boracay, you have Siargao, lahat yan iniikutan mo talaga?
Correct. So, depende yan sa age nung business mo or nung babies. For example, yung Fat Jimmy's, noon every month, tas naging quarterly, naging semi-annual, naging annual.
Ganon. Ganon na siya ka-stable kasi.
8 Suites naman, tumira ako doon noon. And then, naging weekly, tapos naging monthly, tapos naging quarterly. Dati naman, yung Siargao, andun ako, nag-stay din ako doon 2 months, 3 months.
Walang uwian.
Walang uwian. Tapos meron din monthly. Ngayon siguro I can say I only go there quarterly.
So normally, tinitignan mo yung stability ng business mo?
Yes. Parang ano yan eh, having 3 kids, titignan mo sino yung mas may kailangan ng
attention.
Tulong ngayon.
Tama. Ngayon na, eto na husband ka na. Tapos ngayon, biglang, daddy ka naman na.
The best part.
Pero hindi pa rin mawawala doon yung pagiging entrepreneur. Paano mo siya napaghalo-halo naman?
Okay, so I call that dadpreneur.
Dadpreneur,
diba? So, I think it's more on handling time management. You choose where you want to be at a certain time, certain day, certain week, certain months. Parang na-mindset ko na during the pregnancy stage and during the birth. So, natuto ako magpalit ng diapers. Ako talaga nagpapa-burp. And I was there from the hospital all the way. 2 weeks kami, walang yaya that time eh. So, talagang hands-on. Ayun, but at the same time kasi, being a businessman and entrepreneur, 24/7 tayo eh. So, it's all about time management. And yun nga, building systems. So, dapat, beforehand pa lang, na-build mo na yung systems and yung plan mo for the next few months.
More value pa yung ibibigay natin with our audience. Kasi, may mga sumisikat ngayon sa TikTok.
Oh.
Ang tinatawag nila dito is rental arbitrage.
Yes.
Familiar ka?
Yes.
Familiar ka, no?
I know
So,
that.
rental arbitrage, it's like you're trying to lease a property,
Yes.
tapos ikaw yung magpapa-rent ng short term,
Yes.
di ba?
Oh.
So, what's your take on this? Kasi maraming millennials nagtatry nito eh.
That's really good opportunity, actually. Magandang gawin yun, especially if you have the skill, you have the manpower, and you're dedicated. Okay, gawin yun.
Kapag kunyari gusto ko mag-rental arbitrage, ano yung mga skills na tingin mo dapat meron sila before they try it out?
Siguro number one, you have to know the market. You have to know what you're getting into.
Okay.
Isang advice siguro is pumili ka ng isang market, kunwari budget lang, tapos you work around with that. Ang papasukin mo lang ngayon na rental arbitrage, puro budget lang.
So, huwag kang papasok na may budget ka, tapos may high-end ka.
Pwede naman, kung medyo magaling ka na.
Expert
experience,
ka na.
expert. But to starters, dapat stick with one target market. Para yung logo mo for all.
Saka hindi ka nalilito eh.
Just pick one niche, kung high-end lang.
If, for example, gusto mo ng additional income pa, okay, kukuha ka ng condo, lilis mo siya ng long term, at balak mo siyang i-rental arbitrage within Metro Manila. Which part of Metro Manila would you choose?
Well, ako, of course, BGC.
BGC.
But you have to think also the Airbnb policies in BGC. Because I think some of the areas and buildings, they don't allow. Pero ako kasi, gusto ko yung market ng foreigners.
How do you market your brand, your hotel?
We use Facebook ads, Google ads, and we also use email marketing, which is one of the most important. And siguro isa ring advice ko doon is you have to be visible to all listings.
To all listings.
Nasa Airbnb ka, nasa Agoda ka, nasa Booking.com ka, Travelo ka, lahat ng OTAs, online travel agencies, nandun ka. You also have your website where you put best rate guarantee.
Siyempre, pinag-uusapan na rin natin yung marketing, no? Pag-usapan natin tong influencer marketing. What's your take on that?
Okay, of course, business is business. Depends on what level your business is. If you're starting and you can't afford it and you need cash, then you have to decline. But influencer marketing works.
Yeah, because there's a lot of business out there na minsan, sinishame nila tong mga influencers na to. Na parang may bayad nga yung pagbubook sa amin, tapos gusto mo is gagawan lang kami ng video, magpo-photo ka lang sa amin, na hindi nakikita nung most entrepreneurs or owners out there kung gaano kalaki yung pwedeng itulong sa'yo nitong mga influencers na to. Can you give me an example of how one influencer really make an impact dun sa business?
Okay, sa Tagaytay lang, si Alice Dixon and a lot of celebrities stayed there, and because of them, minsan may mag-post lang, puno na kayo for the rest of the year.
Tapos itong mga to, ex-deal to sa'yo.
Yes, yung iba.
Talagang walang binayad.
Alice Dixon's pure ex-deal, when she posted, were full. She was good enough to give comments, suggestions. It really helps.
So, hindi natin kailangan na porket may business tayo, nilapitan tayo ng isang influencer, is we feel na freeloader lang itong mga to.
No. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of influencer that could really give value to your business. Ikaw, what would you choose, Brad? Yung isang influencer na sobrang daming followers, but they will just give you a story, a mention, one picture, or a micro-influencer who would put the best effort para talagang mabigyan ng magandang marketing yung Kasaluka. Who would you choose?
Of course, micro-influencers.
Why micro-influencers?
Siyempre, we want to work with someone who gives you full attention, who gives you all the work. Ayaw naman natin yung parang pumunta lang doon, nag-story, wala na. Diba?
Totoo din.
Whether you're famous or not, they should show their work ethic.
Sobrang solid ng naging kwentuhan, and there's a lot of key takeaways dito sa podcast nito. And syempre, I really want to thank each and everyone for tuning in. Syempre, I don't want to miss the opportunity to thank my brother David. Brother David, baka you might want to promote all of your businesses. This is your chance.
Well, thanks for having me, AJ. Congratulations on BAJ Speaks. Sobrang galing ng podcast na ginawa mo. So, if you guys want to go to Boracay, go to Fat Jimmy's Boracay. It's the best budget hotel in Station 2 at D-Mall. And then, Tagaytay naman, it's Kasaluka at 8 Suites Tagaytay. So, it's a premium boutique luxury hotel. We also have the showroom of Kasaluka Italian outdoor furniture there. So
Yung G Villas, G Villas.
and of course, Siargao G Villas. So follow our Facebook, Instagram, G Villas Siargao, and see you there. And also Airmaster Philippines. If you need air purifiers in your house, oxygen, anything about air, we have that. So airmasterph.com.
Ayun guys, so lahat ng yan lalagay namin sa baba nitong video na to. So guys, yun lang hanggang sa muling episode ng BAJ Speaks. Kita-kits ulit tayo. Salamat!